So do you think that this movement is worse now than it was when you guys first got into it, or is it leveled off?
I think at this day and age, it's in Life I've Made, I really this is kind of our only editorial policy is that we don't get political, because the political situation in this country is such a hopeless quagmire that never goes anywhere. It's just that, you said this, but you did it first, and it really doesn't accomplish anything. But that being said, if I was a racist right now, I would be at tea parties with a clipboard signing people up left and right, because what I see is a huge mass of disgruntled white people who hate the government. And when we used, back in my day, when we wave rifles around and go, don't tread on me, I'll shoot you, Thomas Jefferson, blood and tyrants, rah, rah, rah. When we did that, we got slapped with RICO laws. We got put through grand juries and put in prison, and soundly condemned by people on both sides of the aisle. Nowadays, when you do that, you get your own show on Fox News. So what does that tell you? I think, as a whole, probably the bulk of people who go to tea parties are wonderful people who would never dream of attacking someone because of the color of their skin. However, this fear, which is prime to everything the tea parties do, is just, it paves the way for extremism. And I've been cleaning up. And all of my comrades who were moving with me and who are now working in peace education agree with me on that point. So I think right now is an extremely dangerous time. That combined with a bad economy and people looking for someone to blame, it's already very clearly defined. It's not Jews, it's Muslims. Muslims shouldn't be allowed to practice their religion. Gay people should not be allowed to have the same rights as everyone else. Mexican people should not be allowed to be here. I hate the government, but I love it when they're pointing guns at Mexican people and deporting them. I love it when they're stopping Muslim people from opening mosques. That's a really, really dangerous thing as far as I'm concerned. And it's something that I'm going to be very vocally speaking out against. True. Yeah, a surprisingly large number of them. I just met a guy named Sammy Rangel, who is a Latino man who was born in Lubbock, Texas, under crushing poverty. Has had the most horrific physical and sexual abuse as a child. He ran away from home at age 10, became a very hardened gang member. He was in and out of prison. This is just one of the most ruthless, mean people you could imagine. While he was in prison, he, through an outreach exercise, went through a counseling session that really just turned his life around. And since then, he's got out and he works in Racine with homeless teens, trying to help them through addiction counseling and trying to help them go to school, get jobs. He's went from a monster to a superhero in my eyes. And Sammy and I recently came up with this idea of the Change Project, where we're going around to interview people who have made those kind of drastic changes. I'm kind of in charge of the ex-skinhead department. And as I sat down to do a roster of all the ex-skinheads I know, I think I ended up with 13 of them. And these are people who were as involved as I was in many cases, and people who all, and the really beautiful and interesting thing I think about this Change Project is that, that we didn't as a group all of a sudden go, okay, we're done being skinheads, we're going to do this. And not everybody had their daycare epiphany. All these people had their change of heart in various ways and paths. And through this Change Project, which will also involve people of all ethnicities, Latino people, black people, Asian people, people who, like former gangbangers, people who had formerly really antisocial behavior and views and who have changed their lives around to not only set it aside, but to work actively against it. So, keep an eye out for that on our YouTube channel. We're going to compile it into a presentation that Sam has given to a national law enforcement conference in October.